This video is basically the awful truth about college. You know, it sucks to be poor. It absolutely does suck to be poor. You know, worrying about cars, something going wrong with it, you can't really afford a new car, having a crappy apartment and all this stuff. Even with the college education, does not guarantee that you're going to have decent money. If you watch all my other videos, it's important that you do. You'll learn to avoid the mistakes I made. You do not want to live in poverty. You do not want to be poor. You don't have that. You do not want a degree in molecular biology and biochemistry and make jack crap money. Okay? You don't. First thing you got to do is choose your job wisely. That's why I tell you, try to avoid college loans. Scholarships are okay and working is okay. If it takes you a couple years longer to graduate from college, who gives a damn? It's better to take a couple years longer to graduate by working and paying the damn thing off than having that huge college debt and you got to take a crappy ass job to pay for it because you got to take any job that's offered to you. Believe me, you don't want to end up like me. Don't take these social justice warrior bullcrap classes. They're a waste of time, a waste of money. Don't go to colleges that demand you take those type of garbage classes. They're garbage, they're filth, they're not scientific courses. Okay, they're not based on science, they're opinions. Science does not care about your opinions. Science, you have to actually be able to prove what you're saying. If you want it peer reviewed, other people are going to be coming after you. So you better be right about what you're saying. You better be able to prove what you're saying through experimentation. The social justice warrior nonsense, Black Lives Matter, the feminists, you know, all that, they don't have to do that because they just give you opinions. And it's usually full of hatred, but we're not going to get into that. But don't waste your money on women's studies and African American studies and crap like that. I mean, you can take a course on it just to see how they think. Or you can watch Lauren Southern's videos where she's actually taking women's studies and she's letting you know what they teach in those classes. And of course, if you want to choose your major wisely, you know, if you like music and art, then those are good majors, but will you be able to get a job with music or art? Choose another major with it, business, you know, accounting, economics, whatever. Do something that's quick, like surgical tech. Take you only a few months to graduate. 10 months to graduate. A 19-year-old graduated with a degree in surgical technology and is now making $45,000 a year. And trust me, that's a lot more money than what I'll ever get to see. A whole lot more money than I'll ever get to see. Don't end up like me, okay? Don't end up like me. Trust me, you don't want to. It sucks to be poor. That's what I'm telling you right now. Please watch my other videos in this playlist. Just watch them all. Just start from the top all the way to the bottom to this video. Just watch every last one of them. It's important. Some of them you may not think is that great, but I'm still going to give you good advice because it's based on what I learned. Don't think that your college career center is going to help you find a job. They're not that great at it. Okay? Always do internships. Make sure you do those internships. If you have opportunities to do an internship, do it. And another thing, last thing about social justice warrior stuff and feminist stuff, you know, Black Lives Matter stuff. I did a lot of volunteering. You know, I did dental assisting. I have a degree, I have a certification for dental assisting, so I can help the poor. You know, it's volunteer. You know, I do these things. I like to help. I've never encountered a member of Black Lives Matter, a feminist, or any other type of social justice warrior helping poor people. Never. Most of them come from a little bit wealthier class people, and they are not going to dirty their hands helping the poor. And I'm poor myself, so I don't really, you know, see them too much trying to help. But anyways, back on topic. Make sure you don't end up poor. Watch my other videos. It's important. Do not end up in poverty. You're not going to be happy with it. Choose your classes. Do not get into debt. If you go, I mean, nothing wrong. I mean, go to a grocery store, get your groceries and stuff on a credit card. Go ahead and do that. But pay it off as soon as the bill comes in. That way you build up your credit and you have the damn bill. Pay it off. Buy a car. If you're going to get a car, which is a good idea to have a car. If you don't want a bike, that's fine. You need to build up your credit. Make sure it's within reason, that you can afford it. Don't go crazy buying the most expensive car. At least not until you're making decent money. Don't be stupid. I didn't buy a car when I was in college. I just rode a bike everywhere. But be careful. Be very careful. Do not end up like me. You don't want to end up like me. Okay, but no prospects, no hope. You want to live in a crappy apartment in a bad neighborhood, hoping that some trash doesn't break into your apartment or your car? You want to worry about that? If you do, just ignore everything I've ever told you. You'll end up just like me. Go ahead, take a bunch of too many classes. Go ahead and do that. Don't work. Just get all those student loans and take all the social justice warrior stuff and all the useless classes, you know? Just do it. Live in the dorms. Because after all, let's face it, living in the dorms is going to suck. Now, I'm not saying you absolutely should not live in the dorms, but I would avoid the dorms. If you can help it, do not live in the dorm. Trust me, those people suck. Feel free to like, subscribe, feel free to watch any of my other videos, but please, you may want to consider watching my other videos, at least in this playlist with Awful Truth About College. Thanks. Don't end up like me, please. I really wish the best for all of you guys. Don't end up like me, please.